Who was born in 1617?
I don't know her name. But the inspiration from that song came from an experience that I had when we were recording our last record, Godless Endeavor, at Andy Sneap's farmhouse in England. We were staying in the guest house, and his girlfriend and his mom both told, I heard stories from both of them about how the place was haunted. And Helen, Andy's ex-girlfriend now, anyway, told me that sometimes people that were staying in the house could hear the chairs moving in the kitchen, scraping on the concrete. And I'm like, okay, right, you're just trying to mess with me. And one night I was dreaming, and I was like talking to these women, and they were saying just bizarre stuff. And there was like 4 or 5 women in this dream, and then I woke up. Right when I woke up, I heard the noise downstairs, and I'm like, oh my God, okay, somebody's messing with me. So I ran down there, ran into the kitchen, and there was no one there. All the lights were off, all the doors were locked, and everyone else was asleep. And so I'm like, okay, And I went back to bed. About 20 minutes, and of course I couldn't sleep after that. About 20 minutes later, I heard the same noise. Yeah, and so the second time after I heard it, I did the same thing. I ran downstairs because I was convinced somebody was screwing with me, and there was nobody there. And I think the next day, I heard Andy's mom was telling me a story about how all these generations of women had owned this place over the years. And then I started thinking about that dream I had, and it just made me kind of a believer. So I had to write a song about it.
So when the maiden spoke to you in your dream, you couldn't understand what she was saying?
Oh no, I understood what she said.
What was she saying exactly?
Just random stuff. I mean, maybe I'm just nuts, but I kind of think that there were spirits in that house, and
She was saying nonsensical things or random phrases, or?
yeah, just random phrases, and some of them are in the song.
Okay.
But yeah, I really believe that there are spirits in that place, and that they're very friendly, and they're female.
Cool.
So that's what that song is.
All right. Well, that's pretty intense right there. I can see why you would need to write something about that experience.
Yeah, other people that were staying there too heard female voices in the middle of the night. Well, the River Dragon is about the Three Gorges Dam project in the Yangtze River in China, and it's still ongoing, I believe. And I was reading something in a newspaper about it, and it was talking about the fact that things could go terribly, terribly fucking wrong with this, and a lot of people could die if it wasn't done properly. And I haven't actually kept up and looked at what the progress is with that project, but that's what that's about.
And the Heart Collector?
The Heart Collector was just after a bad breakup.
She ripped your heart out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I got out of it too.
Have you seen that that video that some film student from Vancouver did of that song?
No.
It's pretty damn cool. If you go on YouTube and do a search for Heart Collector, you'll find it.
An unauthorized music video?
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question about that. Does that unauthorized music videos piss you off because they're using your music, or totally cool to see other people's interpretation?
I'd go with the totally cool thing.
Okay.
Because somebody did that with one of the songs for my solo record too. Some guy in Russia, but I think he used like clips of some famous Russian movie, but it fit the music perfectly. and it's since been taken off YouTube, probably for copyright infringement.
By your label?
No, I think by whoever made the original film.
Ah. All right, well, Warrel, thank you very much. I
Thank you,
appreciate
man.
it. Hank Pearl with Warrel from Nevermore, backstage at Reggie's. We're out.